Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of my VaultHunters survival multiplayer series. We are playing on the official server Flash and I have been away for a little bit. Basically, yeah, you probably got another episode a day ago, but that episode was recorded like 14 days ago or something like that. Or at least 10. Yeah. The thing is, I didn't want to record too many episodes because I was working on the Christmas event and I kinda started showing those things. And yeah, now everything is almost ready and the event will happen later today, which will probably be one of the following episodes. And in this episode, I want to kinda catch up on the things that I kinda did over the last days. And remember to not bone meal the villager. They don't like that. Okay, so one of the things is I moved all of this Kagerium setup into my old storage. Maybe I showed this before. And yeah, those are basically custom texture for glow-like and I kinda like it. Anyway. I did install some additional things. For example, this thing, so you can see my inventory when I'm doing something. Also zoom. And probably a few other things. I can't recall all of them right now, but I can quickly check. Yeah, I also installed a sound muffler because some sounds were getting annoying, and I installed health overlay. I will show you what that does in a moment. The thing with the inventory is called inventory HUD that I just showed you. The zoom mode is just zoom. And then I also have the light overlay and more overlays. Light overlay and more overlays, it's basically, it shows you how bright something is. It's useful when building sometimes. Yeah, I added those. It works okay, and it's hopefully fine if I have them. Yeah. And I said I'll tell you what the health overlay does. Health overlay, basically, the hearts that you see down here, instead of showing multiple rows, when a second row starts to be created, you get orange hearts instead, and then the next time I think blue and yellow and so on. So basically it stacks them into one health bar, which is useful because it uses less of my health. Yeah, I at the moment also have a lot of this inventory HUD and armor status HUD things. I can just disable those if I don't want them easily here. But yeah, for the moment I have them on, both this inventory HUD and this armor status HUD. Mainly why I wanted this is because of those up here, if you look. Basically these status effects are nice and compact now up there. And yeah, it's kinda nice. And yeah, I also enabled the FPS display because I'm having some lag around here sometimes lately. Okay, now if we go back to our base, and as I'm walking across the bridge that I thought I will rebuild like 10 times already, but didn't find the time yet, on the right side I redid my nether portal, and I also did a little bit of decorating on the inside. Is there anyone that needs to be killed? Doesn't seem so. Okay. So I created this room. It looks absolutely gorgeous with shaders because this wood glows with shaders. And for the lights, I actually use these frame blocks and added glowstone to them. You take glowstone dust and you right click the frame block and it starts glowing. So basically any block can become a light source. And yeah, this is basically my bartering setup. I have unlocked the storage inventory mod, so it's easier to see what's in this huge chest. And I can just drop gold in here and then they start working. I could probably add more pigmen in there and then reduce the timer that I have up there, but yeah, I didn't test that quite yet. Then yeah, out there it's just a big room, but I don't want to go out there right now because there is a lot of, I think they're called zoglins, and yeah, I don't want to deal with them at the moment. Then the next thing that I did, you will see it in a moment, I made some reception area. Basically we have Benny here who works at my reception, so if anyone comes, I actually had an idea to add a bell here, but I kinda forgot to do it. Maybe I can still do it in a moment. Yeah, the idea was to have a bell here so anyone can ring and I come out if they don't find me in my base. And we also have installed this post box where you can pick out a person and his mailbox. You can have multiple and then insert an item and send it to them, and then you get them in this mailbox item from post box to mailbox. We use that for some things, mainly to send dolls to each others, and yeah. Then I don't think I did anything upstairs except that I got a few more globes. I got sun and moon as well. And then down here for the storage, yeah, I added some additional drawers, but I still need to add more. And yeah, we also have decorations everywhere. I have the drawers already, but yeah, I need to place them down and move all of this into drawers. And then the idea is to have one large chest or two large chests right here, where I can input the remaining items that don't go into drawers and use them through this simple storage network that I unlocked. And yeah, I also got a drawer controller. Someone made it for me. Okay. This is just some temporary things for farming. And yeah, I got a lot of gear because I was running a lot of vaults. We did have a few problems lately. And the problem was with carbon. I still have almost no carbon, basically, and that makes the steel, which I don't have much of, because the carbon drop rate was very low in vaults. But now they changed it and we get more carbon again, so hopefully I can get a bit of a stock again for the carbon. Because yeah, many other items I have quite some. What I'm mainly after at the moment is some more wild diamonds and knowledge shards. So most likely, like, I should be focusing on living chests, because I need to unlock some new mods. Oh yeah, I also got a few of those, so I can do like breeding and growing up of villagers here, and also converting and trading and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. Yes. Then I also unlocked some mods. Maybe we should take a look at this. Under skills, I also made some skill orbs, and under skills, I now have level 2 in speed, haste, strength, and reach. I might go for level 3 in reach just because it seems very useful. But yeah, I think we are mostly set on those. And in here, I don't think I went anything new. The only thing I did is I unlearned farmer because it wasn't really useful. I will probably go into hunter for at least a point, and then maybe, I don't know, a mana shield or rampage or Noah. Or maybe all 4 of them. I will see. Yeah, I will also maybe unlearn taunt at some point. I'll see. And go like ghost walk instead. Yeah. Basically, the thing is you shouldn't have more than... You shouldn't have more than 8 skills, because then this picker wheel won't work, at least in the vaults. So if you look at the mods that I unlocked, obviously I have Kygerium for public. I unlocked Waystones because moving around to other people's places was just way too time consuming. And then I also got this simple storage because, yeah, this is kinda a bit away and the storage was getting out of control, so I'm using this for now, but eventually I want to upgrade to like a light or something. And I also went pipes, which I'm regretting a bit because some other people also went pipes. And now I'm thinking modular routers would be a better choice since we already have people with pipes and they can share them with me. Yeah. But it is what it is. Then now what I'm thinking of going... Oh, I also went building gadgets and then the iron generators. So I got the building tools that I can show in a moment, which make things a little bit easier when I'm building large things. And we built some large things. If I have time left, then yeah, we will also look at those. So now what I'm thinking of the next mod unlock is either modular routers, because I tried some setup on a single player world and you can do some farming with modular routers. Like if you provide it bone meal, it will farm the basic crops quite fast. Maybe that's an option, but my problem is that it won't do trees, so yeah. So then if I don't go modular routers, the second option is probably either create or thermal expansion. And I'm kinda liking thermal expansion a little bit more, because I think there is some people already that will go create and mechanism. Because with thermal expansion, I can for 6 points get it, and then for 3 more points get thermal dynamos. And thermal dynamos are way better for power than iron generators. It's also way cheaper than if I go for power. This is 17, that's... So I think this is my mid-game power generation mod. So I will go thermal and this. And for 9 points I can have some mid-game machines and power generation. Then once I have these two, then after that I will go for either modular routers, which is 12, or phytogenic insulator, but that one is 21. Thing is that phytogenic insulator can do trees, and create is now 9, but it will be 21 after I unlock thermal, so... Yeah, I will have to see. Maybe it will be even more. Maybe it will be like 26 or something. I'll have to see after I unlock thermal. Because at the moment, I'm okay with storage, but I'll upgrade it at some point. I'm okay with my looting stuff. What I'm not okay on is farming stuff. I need a way to farm better. So yeah. Create is good for farming, but those things are super expensive with create. So... I'll see. Maybe thermal will be a better option. I need to think about it, but what I'm mostly thinking is going thermal into thermal dynamos and then probably the phytogenic insulator. Because it can do most things pots can do, there is like 5 plans that you can do with the insulator and pots can. So yeah. And it can do trees. The second way of going would be go for create, ignore power for now, and do tree farming with that, and then get botany pots for all of the possible plants, I guess. Yeah, but we want one of those, like, for sure, so our farming needs are satisfied. But yeah, those are kind of the mods that I'm looking for. Mechanism is also nice, but it's kind of expensive, especially the generators. And I don't know, some generators are disabled and so on. Yeah, we will see. Let's stop talking about that because it's not the most important. These are the gadgets that I made. Basically, this one can build, like you can pick a shape and say build a wall, build a line to me. Copy paste, basically you select an area and then you can paste it multiple times of what you build there. That's also very useful. And exchanging gadgets, yeah, basically it changes one block for the other, which is good for like texturing large scale things. I will show you in a moment where I actually use that. Now, let's get back to my waystone and maybe I should sleep. Do I have my sleeping bag with me? I do. So regarding the armor, we got quite upgrades and also on the weapon. I also got a Pika rank, which is useful for mining on long distances. And I upgraded this backpack, so it has crazy storage with the stack upgrades. And I also have the refill, so I can refill like a stack of netherrack when I'm in vault. Which is quite useful. And then in the small backpack, I actually got this. This took literally all carbon and steel and things like that off me, because it's quite hard to get 3 sockets on the vault pickaxe. Basically what happened is I found the immortal jewel in a store, shop, whatever it's called, inside the vault, and I obviously bought it, and then I also crafted the pulverizing and shattering one. Basically immortal, it means it won't die, shattering means mining 7x7, and pulverizing means that you can convert some materials, like you can get sand out of cobblestone, or gravel out of cobblestone, and then sand from gravel and things like that. But even just for mining, it's great, and it also gives you so much Vault Rock. I have so much Vault Rock at the moment, it's insane. It's insane. Let's see. So regarding fishes, we had some problems with fishes. Basically, none of these farms drop enough fishes. Everything else is kinda fine, but yeah, we were lacking salmon and some people also pufferfish. So yeah, I can... Oh, we also got a gust lately. That's great. And we upped our blazes so we can use them for fuel. We could use some more witches and drowns, I guess. For the most part, we are quite okay here. Okay. Then yeah, those pots are still the same as they were. I still need to clean up my villagers, because they might be the reason that I'm getting lag. So let's go take a look at some things. I guess let's first go to Milky's base. Basically, Milky had a lot of problems with dying a lot, like all the time, because he has some hostile caves down there, and also even going to his portal wasn't safe, and so on. So me and Crazy one night decided and cleared out this area, light it up, and built some kind of a wall and so on. So he's a bit safer at the moment. But I didn't see him online for a few days, so hopefully he's all okay. And then I also unlocked these two portals of Ante and Big, and they have quite awesome bases. But do I have time? I think I have time. Let's quickly go here. Yeah, this is Big N's base. He converted a village and did quite some things also downstairs. Quite like it, to be honest. And there's also another portal. And over there is where Ante lives. We can actually fly there quickly. Yeah, this is where Ante lives. He has like a barn-style base and a smaller house at the back, it seems. And some crop fields, a pond, and things like that. I think he's actually home. Let's hide before we get spotted. The inside is actually quite nice, but I don't want to interrupt him right now. So maybe let's check out Harry's base. I don't know if I was there before, but he did change the interior a lot. He has a lot of these plant pots, and this library, I think, is just sick. I did help him with the roof a little bit. I think it looks quite okay, and this room is mostly because he wants villagers in there for various things. I think back there... No, actually a bit lower, I think. Yeah, he dug out a giant room. He plans to have some crazy things in there. I'm not even fully sure what. But yeah, it's coming together for him really nicely. And down here he has storage, I think. Yeah. So now, if we go check... Oh, I also unlocked Skara's base. He had a raid farm some day, a raid attack some days ago because he has some villagers and he killed one of the raiders, I guess, by mistake. So I was here and we kinda helped him kill them. Then Termite's home is actually also very nice. He has this portal up here, but his base is actually down here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. I can find it. Yeah, basically this giant cave, and he's like building the walls, replacing them a little bit. I think this will look sick once he finishes it. And these clouds passing through here actually looks kinda nice. Maybe having a hot tub right there would be a good idea. And he has Shibas and they're adorable. All of these blocks are actually from a holiday themed vault that came out recently. I might run some a little bit later. Because yeah, now the restart is coming up soon, so can't really go for that. I just wish he had a easier way out of here, but I guess it is what it is. I also love this couch with a view of the clouds. I think if I installed a mod like this and Horizons or something like that, it could look really epic. Yeah. Okay, I also unlock Leon's and Damo's base. But yeah, I don't think there is anything super special about Leon's ones, but we can quickly check it out. Basically, he has a lot of farming things going and not as much decorations just now. But yeah, I was here. The area is actually really nice. He based on the island that looks at the amethyst thing. I actually wanted to base down here for some time, because this biome looks quite nice in the back. Oh, he has a lot of anvils. Yeah. And now let's go to Damon's base. This one is insane, you will see. Then he has a downstairs area with a lot of animals, traders, whatnot. And then there is a bunch of like pathways going different directions, and I don't even know what all of those are, but like a labyrinth down there. And then when you get out, he has some farming stuff here also, and he has an amazing house. Like, look at this house. It looks amazing. Last time I was here, I had shaders on, and it looked even better, but yeah, the shaders are kinda laggy at the moment, so maybe let's not do that right now. But yeah, I love this house, definitely. I did kinda lose track of where the waystone is. Up here, maybe? Yeah, I found it. I found it. And then we have a gold farm. That's nothing interesting, just a basic vanilla gold farm. Yeah, we have drawers for storage now, so not fully vanilla, but yeah, you get the point. And then, yeah, the Enderman farm also nothing special, but we did a shroomlings and fish farm. I can show you what shroomlings means in a moment, and then we can also visit Crazy, I guess. So shroomlings farm is basically you need a dark area, and then sometimes I think they're actually called stonelings. Sometimes the stonelings will spawn, and if you hold one of the glowing mushrooms, you can pick one up there, for example. If you hold one of those in your hand, the stoneling will come to you and you can kill it. And we also have a mega torch. I think Harris donated it so we don't get other aggressive monsters here. And back here we actually have a massive geode that I tested out this night. I tried to test out if I put down the weirding gadget, if the amethyst will grow, but it didn't really grow all that much. So maybe the weirding gadget doesn't work with amethyst really well. But yeah, the geode is massive, so if you need amethyst, you just need to AFK, or no, AFKing is not allowed. You need to chill a bit at the area. And yeah, some of it will grow. I think these custom random textures for glow lichen are insane. Look at this cave, like, oh my god. It's just epic. Okay. And I have another geode marked somewhere down there, if I needed it. And what we built very recently, let's also check this one out. We built a fish farm together. And basically, we had to drain a lot of the ocean. We still need to do some cleanup. But in here, fishes will spawn. We could actually go down. Ah, there are monsters on top. Not ideal. I should probably sleep before a creeper comes down and blows something up. So yeah, there is some copper mine carts for collection. We added 3, so the collection is quite quick, so we don't get any lag because of too many items on the floor. And it sadly mostly produces tropical fish, like it's very few salmon and puffer fish, and I think people just take them as soon as they appear because, as I said, there is a big need for salmon and puffer fish in the altars. But tropical is kinda useless, so I won't even attempt to fly up there, I'll just teleport. Do crazies. And she has a spider problem on the roof. Yeah, this place is also very nice. It's the Alpha Islands. And yeah, there is a tree farm. This is like the hub with animals and TP here. I think down there she has villagers or something and portal and whatnot. But what I usually do is climb up here. And in this house she has very many penguins, which can have annoying sounds from time to time. And down here is where we usually gather. Oh, here is her storage. I didn't mean to do that, but somehow I got down. But yeah, this is the room where we usually gather and we run a lot of cake waltz together and so on, which is a lot of fun very often. So yeah. Yeah, it seems that everyone is liking my gust build. Mhm. I want to get out of here. Now let's get out of here. And actually we can take a look at the amazing botany setup Crazy has up here. She even has fishes. And Milky 2.0 exists because the first Milky died. And I think it was actually killed by Milky. And yeah, she has a lot of those planting things, and she even allows me to borrow some when I need them. So that's good, I guess. And she has a massive ore pile. Oh, down here we have a testing area. You have those black boards that you can draw on. Oh, someone wrote Ante. Nice. I think this one was mine when we did the first experiments. And yeah, you have those speaker blocks that can play a message. Lock blocks that you can lock. You can drink out of those goblets actually if you put some liquids in them. And if you have bellows blowing at a sponge that has a soap next to it, it creates those nice bubbles. Oh, those are actually poisonous and quite expensive, I think. Therefore, mob grinding. And yeah, this blows you into the air. And this can actually launch the body high. This is so fun. And there is some other fun items presented. This hourglass is also interesting because it flows depending on what you put on it into it. And this can actually retract, I think, this block somehow. You need to, yeah, you can pull the block up and down. It's kinda nice. But yeah, I think this will be a wrapping up point of this episode. Mainly because the server restart will happen in like a minute. But we can take a look at the Christmas event area afterwards. Maybe even run a vault in the next episode. Because, yeah, some people are on that want to do a co-op. So yeah, thank you all for watching for this episode, which was more of a catch-up episode, and I hope to catch you in the next one where we will actually do some like a tour of the event area, maybe some more preparations for the event, and maybe even run a vault. Yeah.